Dallas Cowboys. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
Pulls it in at the 13.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get... the 23. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
On 2nd and 7, Brady. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
Fournette, a first down carry. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. Evans has it left side. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Now Brady. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 30. To give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable. And sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
One thing I do know that offensive linemen like, they like a guy who's carrying the ball that will take what is blocked. Not try and create a big play and maybe take a loss, not try and go where the blocking isn't. But if it's just all that's there and you just put your head and your shoulders down and get that, you get the respect of the big guys up front.
That throw by Brady, incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Fournette on the counter. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Brady. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Now Brady.
They'll swing this out to Fournette.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
We can make this one pretty simple. Wind up all his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Cameron Brate, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Bucs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Extra point put through by Sucker. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And nice yardage right off the bat here as he's up to about the 24-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Play fake. Here's Prescott.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. CeeDee Lamb is intended target.
And it's 3rd and 5. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Prescott now. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Prescott to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Running left, it's Fournette. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
Left side here, that's complete to Godwin.
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. On play action, Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. Now Prescott.
Pass complete to Tolbert on the crossing route.
Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They throw it out right complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Prescott to throw it. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there just before halftime. 53 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now Elliott. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
They'll try again with Elliott. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Prescott off play action.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. From way up at the 23. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of his first half of play. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the nut. So probably should have opted for the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people. That's a good point, because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Here's Elliott. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So 3 plays already, 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Pollard. Not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Here's Prescott. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there, as that's batted down and incomplete.
I know we spent a lot of time talking about how the defensive backs read routes and make plays on the football. How about a good linebacker? Feeling the route, seeing the quarterback, jumps the play, and knocks it away. Really well done.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Prescott on 3rd and goal.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They begin with a run by Fournette. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. Just a gain of a couple there. 3rd and 7 now. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3-and-out. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From midfield, here's Brady. Over the middle, complete. That's Evans. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much of in this game, a really nice run. Do they decide to come back with it, or is that just a little flash, and maybe they continue to try and throw the ball?
And this time not as successful, as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. That's into a crowd and intercepted. There he goes, right side. The 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. That's tough there, starting to mount a good drive. Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's going to bite him.
Yeah, I was just about to remark how controlled the game they were here in this 3rd quarter, but that return for 6 points, we now have a game again.
Marr now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're now up at 14. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. And Brady's throw there incomplete.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And Brady has it over the middle. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Now Brady. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he's got some space here.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the gut, Fournette. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
It may sound cliche, but those are the types of yards he can get you. He's such a bruising back.
He is, and typically with that type of a back, if he has any type of stamina, it shows up later in the ball game. Because trust me, guys get tired of running up and trying to tackle that big fella. It wears on him, and then he gets stronger as the game goes on.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a play fake, Brady. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. The tight end, Cameron Brate, was the target. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Here's Brady. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact, the force incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Succop's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Three yards remain for 2nd down.
Now Prescott. Finding Schultz. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Prescott.
He's got it complete to Tolbert. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Now Prescott. That's caught again by Schultz. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Now Dak.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Second down and 3. Ball on the 7. To throw, Prescott. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Here's Dak.
And he's got it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it first and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Schultz. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Second and goal from the 1. Across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they brought the clock down as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
It's a squib kick picked up near the 25.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
One final try now for Brady. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just